What if I told you that you exactly have 4 days to live? How do you picturize these 4 days? Is there someone you would specifically want to say goodbye to? In short, how do you think your grand finale is going to look like? Well, we have someone who knows that he exactly has 4 days and he has kind of picturized his grand finale, who he wants to say goodbye to. Let's find out. Hello everyone, my name is Mehek. I hope you guys are all fine, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with a book that I'm really excited to be talking about because it was sent to me by one of the YouTube followers, Christopher Baldi. The book is, that's his debut novel. The book is Grand Finale. It's a paperback. Christopher, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for sending me this book all the way from US. It means a lot. I think you were so kind to send me your copy, and I'm going to share in the end what if I liked it or not. But I think let's talk about the book summary. What is it all about? So our main character is Sal Pepitone. He is someone who is 76 years old. He has survived 8 strokes, and he knows that he has just 4 days to live. Now, if you ask me how he knows that, I'm going to leave that detail for you to find out in the book. It's actually funny and strange, but he knows that he has exactly 4 days to live, and there's someone that he wants to say goodbye to. Now, back in the days, Sal had a very notorious image. He was given all kinds of names by the media. He was basically a mobster, a gangster, an underworld figure. That is how he was referred to. But now, when he's literally in his last days, he has only one big regret in his life. There's someone that he wasn't able to say goodbye to. So he approaches his grandson Michael. Michael is someone who is currently dealing with a breakup, and he also doesn't have any job. And Sal basically requests him to drive him to this Port Hannasquat. But obviously Michael at the first instance rejects this because he doesn't trust Sal thanks to his past image. Michael knows that his grandfather was a conman, and he basically does not trust him, and it's only been a few times that they have met in their entire lifetime. So obviously Michael rejects his proposal. But then Sal turns around and tells him that he also has $100,000 lying in a safe deposit. And with his breakup and nothing to do much in life, this really, the money factor really catches Michael's attention, and he's like, okay, why not? I'll just drive this old man because the money is really big, $100,000. We also have Michael's best friend who decides to tag along in this trip. Her name is Ricky. She is someone who is always up for an adventure, and she agrees to go with Sal and Michael on this trip. Now, why Port Hannasquat? Now, back in 1979, it's all about that wonderful summer in 1979. Now, Sal was, I think, 32 years old then, and he was sent to Port Hannasquat with a sinister agenda. There was a task that was given to him by a gangster figure, and he was supposed to fulfill it. Now, once he arrives to the island, he meets the most beautiful woman, the woman that he has never been able to forget in his entire life. Her name is Evelyn Parks. Evelyn was just 22 then. She was fresh out of the school, and she was just a breath of fresh air in his life, and together they spent the most magical, wonderful summer together. However, with the kind of background that Sal had at that time, they didn't get a chance to say a proper goodbye. And that's the reason Sal wants to go to Port Hannasquat to meet Evelyn Parks for one last time and tell her goodbye. But Evelyn currently, she's now 66 years old. She has a boyfriend, a stable boyfriend. She's a mother of 2 kids, and in fact she's a grandmother of 3 grandchildren. She's happy in her life. So obviously in the past, Sal kind of vanishes without saying goodbye. So she's not really expecting ever in her life to see Sal ever again. However, this drive or this adventure that Sal is having with Michael and Ricky doesn't turn out exactly the way they planned. It's kind of a bumpy ride for them, because we have the authorities who come knocking, when these three people arrive at the island. Also because Sal is someone who is an ex-conman, and there is someone other than Evelyn at the port who hasn't forgotten Sal and know exactly who is, and kind of has a hidden agenda or vendetta against Sal. So this is what the summary is, the book is all about. Does Sal actually manage to meet Evelyn and say goodbye? Well, I'm not going to share that. That is for you to find out. Does he really die in 4 days? What happens to him? Again, that is for you to find out. Does Michael get his $100,000? You'll have to read this book and actually, find about how the grand finale folds for Sal, Michael, Evelyn, and Ricky. But all I can say that it was an extremely enjoyable ride for me. Christopher, I really loved the book. Like I said earlier, I wasn't really sure if this is a genre. When you shared your book with me, I wasn't sure that this is the genre. I thought it is a crime thriller, thanks to the cover. But with a hint of romance, I think it turned out just perfectly for me. So if you're looking for an interesting book with romance and star-crossed lovers and an absolutely adventure ride, I think this is the book that you should be reading. It is an easy read. I love the language that Christopher has used, and I thoroughly enjoyed the book. So yeah, that's all on this book. Once again, Christopher, thank you so much. Congratulations on your book. And for all others, I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Also, if you like the review and if you want to read the book, it's available for free for a few days on Amazon Kindle. So I think you should definitely be checking it out and download the book and read it and leave your reviews for Christopher on Amazon. Yeah, so I'm going to see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.